I'm all right.
Oh, okay. You need some help?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
He's good. He's good. Just they wanted to talk to him about something.
Hi, partner.
Hello, how are you?
I'm Mike Pope.
Okay.
Head of security
Oh,
here.
shit. Okay.
The attorney for MX Sports. You're served.
I'm served?
Yes, sir.
What does this mean?
You need to get your stuff, and we need to escort you to the gate.
Really?
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys just watched me get served. What I want to take you guys through is because a lot of people like to think that I just try to show the carnage and I just try to show this and I try to show that, and I don't do anything good. I want to take you through exactly what the video I was making right before this happened. It's going to be about 3 minutes of how I was talking about Loretta's, and I was going to introduce everyone to Loretta's for the first video of the weekend because it's a beautiful facility. Then all this other stuff happened. The other thing I want to mention here is I never got to do any of this stuff as a kid. Like, I never got to go to any of these races. I was busted broke. Like, we went to High Point 3 times my whole childhood. So I just want to, like, let you guys know that I never did this before, and I think that's why I'm so passionate about, like, hey, you know, I missed out on this for all these years. Had no idea how good and how fun these events were, and I feel like I'm cheating you guys if I don't show you. Maybe other people see it differently, but I personally feel like if you don't get to experience what I'm experiencing because I'm lucky enough to do it, I'm leaving you guys hanging, and that bothers me. So the reason I show you what I show you and how I show you it is because I couldn't go to the event like I couldn't before. This is what I would have wanted to see from it. So that's why I do what I'm doing. I just want to give you guys a little backstory on that. I mean, we just been able to do this for the last 2 years. 2023 is when it all really started happening for me to be able to go to these nationals and all these other events. And it's progressively getting a little bigger and better and more and whatnot. You know, we traveled to California and did all this stuff. Been very, very fortunate, and I feel that way. So I just want to say that before we get into this whole video, because I am very frustrated at the end of this video. You guys need to know this is where it's coming from. That's all. Enjoy the video. I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe or any of that stuff because you need to form your own opinion. We're going to have a brand new travel path after this, and I'm sure you guys are going to want to pay attention. So let's get into this. I don't want to hold you guys up too much. I know you guys want to see me get in trouble and stuff. If you hate me, sorry. If you like me, thank you. I appreciate either one of you. I really, really do like the fact that people can form your own opinion because you're allowed. And in this video, you're going to realize that if you form your own opinion and you just show what happens, you absolutely get punished by these people. So feel free that you're allowed to feel this way however you do feel about me, regardless of how it is. You're allowed to feel that way, and you're not going to get in trouble for it, which is great. I'm happy for you. But realize the only reason I got in trouble was because I showed things that they didn't want shown. That's it. I'm as normal as they come. But let's get into it. I'll tell you about everything. It'll all come together and we'll go over everything. Thank you guys for joining. Regardless of how you feel, have fun or enjoy the video. All right, so we're here at Loretta's. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna take you through everything you would see on your first time at Loretta's or every time you come to Loretta's. I'm gonna show you the ins and outs. I'm gonna give you the little inside scoops on each section and everything. So anyways, let's get into it. My name's Sloey. I'll be your director today. So this is the intersection right off the highway that you'll pull into the Loretta Lynn's ranch. This is where you're gonna sign in over here on the right-hand side. This is where all the industry people go. You're gonna get your wristbands, you're gonna get all these things, which is gonna look like this year. This is new. Wristbands now. Had a little accident. So I mentioned these wristbands because I said there was an accident. I just wasn't gonna bring it to light because it's just like, it sucks, a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna do it now. These wristbands are because a girl got paralyzed. So what happened was there was a girl and her parents came in, and in this video you'll realize that you do not pay per person, so not everybody signs the waiver. because you can just drive in. If your car pass has a sticker on it, you paid your $800 or whatever it is, or your $250, you're in. You just drive in. You didn't need a sticker, or you didn't need a band. So there was no way to keep track of who signed the waiver. Just so happens that this little girl signed the waiver. And she got paralyzed at Loretta's. Very, very unfortunate. They were swimming, they were jumping off the cliffs, and she got paralyzed. So that's why it's a big deal at Loretta's to not jump off the cliffs right now, and it will always be this way for as long as it stands. Yeah, so she got paralyzed, and they tried to sue the shit out of Loretta's or MX Sports. So this basically says, hey, I signed the waiver. That's what it is. Once I arrived to Loretta's, first thing I heard was, someone got kicked out already. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, it's Saturday. Nothing even happened yet. What happened is they were jumping off the cliffs, and they got kicked out instantly. Now the sign says, do not jump off cliffs. To an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old, probably shouldn't jump off cliffs, right? Since this is as serious as it is, and that you know, because of what I just explained, I feel like the sign should say, don't jump off these cliffs. You will be removed. A lot of these people spend a lot of money to come down there, and if they're 8-year-old or 10-year-old, because I know how I was at 8 and 10, and if that sign said do not jump, I'm probably, hey, I might jump. And Davey Coombs, you might have jumped too, buddy. I know you're watching, so you might have jumped too. But I understand the whole ordeal of don't do what you're told not to do, but just realizing or letting it know that this is so serious. Like, maybe don't say, hey, this person was paralyzed here, do not jump off these cliffs, but you will be removed from premises. Do not jump off cliffs. It makes it a lot more simple for the kids or anyone, because they really don't know how serious it is. Oh, how much trouble could you get off for jumping off these 6-foot rocks? Apparently a lot. I don't know. I don't know the family per se. I just heard about it as soon as I got in there. So, don't jump off the rocks if you go there. What we're going to do now is we're going to go for a ride on our steed here. Ooh. As I almost lose it. Oh yeah, a little update. 2 broken feet. We're on a pedal bike. The strap's on our back. On the left-hand side, like I said, is Stagecoach. Where that is, kind of like the priority parking, I'm gonna be honest. So see, it has all the shade. It's gonna be your best side. Obviously, absolutely no pitch bikes, because that's how it is nowadays. It's called the Boone Hill Cabins. Maybe there's, no, it's just a hookup site. But anyways, this is where all the riders are parking and some of the fans. Stagecoach is definitely priority. What we're gonna do is just gonna follow this main road. Like say you didn't even turn off, is where it's gonna go to like down into like where the vendors row is and everything like that. So they're pretty serious about this pit bike thing, which you're gonna notice. Best thing to do here, which this is actually legal too, like you're not allowed to have a twist throttle, but I mean, I have 2 broken feet and I really can't pedal, and a pedal bike is no pit pass, so it's good things to know. They do have a pool. This is my 3rd year being here, and I had no idea they had a pool. But yeah, so they have that. And what we're gonna roll into right down here is vendor row on the right-hand side. Like I said, we're gonna come back through here and check this out. But I just wanna take you guys to the end of the road. So you're gonna start seeing the track here. Everybody's out there weed eating, getting it done. What you're gonna see here is the ADA, golf cart parking. What that means is that's basically the handicap. They're pretty cool with letting everybody like out on the track right now. Not too bad. This facility is actually pretty awesome. There's a lot of good, a lot of pros and cons to this place, and I'm really gonna try to take you through all of them. Keep on rolling along. Pretty nice area. Oh yeah, so this road is like absolutely, you can't take any golf carts or anything like that on it. It's a public road, so It's really confusing in a sense. So, you know, normally you'd like go and you'd buy your wristband at an event. You don't really do that here. You pay per car and then like where you're parking and stuff like that. And if you're a fan, you pay. We'll talk about all the payments and how all that shit works a little later. But yeah, I mean, this is the track right here. Area 1 is like the first camping site, which is kind of like priority, honestly. But this one is area 2 or 3. It's really good too because you're still at least on the property. Once we get a little further away, you get like off the main property and you got to go pretty far. So we'll check that out up here. I'm actually going to get a little bit of speed here. I got to put you down. It's going to be like your secondary parking. And this is still good though because you're on the property. But this next set is where it starts getting a little interesting. Yeah, we're just going to go up this hill. It's really a beautiful place here. There's a lot going on. Yeah, so let's just cruise along. Obviously, we've been driving for a minute. Yeah, this is the other side over here. And not that far away yet, but it keeps getting worse. Yeah, so here's a little heads up. I found out that there's that Britney Spears' parents are here. They're in the first side. They didn't say anything of what I did or anything like that. Alrighty. Is it for the bike? I don't know how it could be. Do I need a helmet? You don't know nothing. Okay.
Radio 2, Kayla.
I have no idea what I did.
I know.
Did you get in trouble? Or did you hear what I got in trouble for?
Tim Cotter heard you were here and he's flipping out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so just people.
I was just showing.
The way. They're gonna come talk to you.
Oh, that's fine. I was just.
Let's go over here. I'll bug you.
Yeah. Ow.
Tim Cotter was.
Ow. Yeah, no, that's fine. They just like pulled me out. I was like, do I need a helmet? What do I need?
Not your first time.
Not like this. I've never had it like this. I didn't do anything.
Locker has slowly. They were looking for you. They got lost. I don't know.
I have been going like so slow. I didn't even do anything. I just.
We're on the hill list. That's it. He hasn't had time to stir anything.
I didn't even do anything.
And they're laughing at you having two broken feet and crutches hanging off the back.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? That's why I was like waiting to get in trouble for using this as a pit vehicle.
It's a Tim Cotter thing.
It's fun, yeah.
Gate 4, the y'all need to come on down. Yep, just said I'm headed that way.
Got to do with filming, I'm sure, and Cotter thinks you're gonna. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I would do. I mean, the only thing, I can't do anything that makes it anything more than what it is.
Well, you gotta uphold your reputation.
Well, my thing is I don't do everything that happens is stuff that happened. I didn't make anything do anything.
How did you hurt both feet?
Dude, I broke both of my feet. That's why, like, how am I going to cause any trouble right now?
Right, how'd you,
I can't even fucking move.
were you riding?
Yeah. Yeah, I was riding a pit bike. I was backflipping. And then where's there 4 people coming?
Because they do that there. They're bored.
Is Tim coming or who's coming?
Mike Pope, the head of security.
Oh, that's fine.
He's alright. You just want to have whatever Tim wants.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sure it's got to do with videotaping.
Oh, I'm sure.
Would it be anything else with you?
I don't know. Jesus.
He's not going anywhere.
I ain't going nowhere. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Not,
you know who he is, but
not really that good.
that's not
Okay. That's not.
I'm all right.
Oh, okay. You need some help?
No, I'm good.
Oh,
he's good. He's good. Just they wanted to talk to him about something.
Yeah.
I got it.
We're friends, so I gotta.
Is this who we're waiting for?
Nah.
Oh.
I didn't track you down. They said
No, I just heard. Yeah, no, I didn't think I was running.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm just trying to
Oh, he's fine.
get around. It's harder to sit here than it is to ride it.
What'd you do?
I broke both my feet.
You want to sit in here for a while?
It's like,
Here, sit on the back.
yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I
It's,
mean, we can lean the bicycle up if you want to.
no, I mean, well, I shouldn't. I'm just going to try to finish. What is it?
Need water or anything?
No, I'm all right. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Who are we waiting for? I thought we were waiting for him.
Mike,
Oh, this isn't Mike?
waiting on
Oh, sorry. I thought you were Mike.
I'm James.
You're James? Nice to meet you, man.
Can I see that tattoo on the inside of your elbow?
Yeah, you do whatever you like.
It's nice. I like it.
It's a thoughtful one. It's like a compass, but like an eye.
I couldn't make out what that was in the middle of it.
It's basically just like find your way, you know what I mean? Like,
Right? Yeah. I like it.
Hi, partner.
hello, how are you?
I'm Mike Pope,
Okay.
head of security
Oh,
here.
shit. Okay.
The attorney for MX Sports. You're served.
I'm served?
Yes, sir.
What does this mean?
You need to get your stuff, and we need to escort you to the gate.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
You can read it. Everything.
yeah. All right, needless to say, that was not anticipated by any means. But what can you do? I mean, it goes down to they don't have my name correct. They think my name is Connor Slowey. Now, no offense to you guys if you guys think that, but considering that you had a fucking lawyer write it up, I figure you'd like actually maybe know my name. But that's okay. One thing to take away from this situation is, did you guys see the letter yet? I don't think you've seen the letter yet. Let's show you the letter. All right, you can pause that if you want, but in short, what it says is it's a private event and I'm no longer allowed at any of them because I use defamation to gain monetary gains, which is actually so much bullshit. The one time that I messed something up, which was the last one, I corrected it in every way possible. Anyways, I like that they're following my Facebook, and I hope they give you guys a good shout out. MX Sports, appreciate you guys. But let's jump into some stuff here. Monetary gains. Let's just give you guys an idea. Monetary gain that I got from that 1.4 million view video, it's like $37. That's fine because they think you're making a lot more money, and that's what the problem is. It was worth that, but like the thing was, is it wasn't to say lies or anything. It was never about lying because lying is bad, and so is not truth telling whenever you know what happened. The thing is what they're pissed about is the fact that, and they're ignorant to this. This is the reality. So I just want you guys to know nothing's changing. I won't be at some of these events. That's fine. But the reality is now I'm just going to be on it even more. Like I wasn't trying to make it worse. Just show what it is. Just show what really happened. And they won't do that. So I'll do that. And now I'll look even deeper. At the same time, just realize that you guys can get your rights revoked and your ability to go just like that because they don't like that you're saying things that are actually happening. Like I said, minus that last video, that video is a bummer. Like I thought I had something and then I didn't, and then I corrected it. But the real problem is the fact that I released the inside the camera truck video and it has Tim Cotter saying that's a safety concern. Yeah, that's a problem. And as soon as Tim Cotter found out that I was there today, he made absolute sure to send over, I don't know what we have in the video. There are 3 police officers and a security person there, which I know very well. Anyways, which is funny because the people that are doing the security love me. The fans, this is not like narcissistic either, but like the security people like me. The fans like me. The only people that don't like me is the people that don't want me to say anything. You got to hear this. This is important because, and then once you realize all the events that I'm not allowed to go to now, you're going to realize of how much control they have, because it's from anything from regionals, like qualifiers, to Loretta's, to nationals, to GNCC, to Day in the Dirt Out East. They fucking run all of that, which is crazy, right? How does MX Sports run because it said High Point, that's why. There's all kinds of stuff we can talk about. I just want to get out the video of this is what it's like whenever you voice your opinion and it's not with what they want it to be. And when you say it's your opinion, it's kind of ignorant because I'm saying things that everyone's thinking that's too scared to say. And obviously, makes sense. You should be a little scared. You should be scared of these people because now we're not allowed to do things, but we will. The reality here is just know all you have to do is make waves in their pool and they'll just take you out. And the waves, even if it's everyone else agrees with the waves besides them, you're still getting taken out. Just realize that. It only took me 2 years to get kicked out of the Nationals and MX sports in general for saying things they didn't want you to hear or know. This is where it gets really dumb. So the thing that got me in this trouble right now was from Washougal that I wasn't at. I wasn't at Washougal, okay? All right, so let's first off talk about that today's my birthday. It's been an interesting one. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't expect to get kicked out of Loretta's on day 2 of Loretta's at all, let alone on my birthday. Riding didn't even start yet. We were in trouble. Basically, we can talk about how I got in trouble. Let's start with today. Today I got in trouble. Tim Cotter seen me riding on my bicycle and he didn't like it. So he called the police, got a lawyer to write something up. We'll show it to you. The paper accuses me of defamation of their events. So to break that down for someone that doesn't know what that means, basically is accusing me of saying things that aren't true about their events so they have bad publicity. That's not what's happening at all. Hopefully we can get them to clarify, which it says contact them if I have any further questions. Hopefully we can clarify what these things that I did that was defamation to them, because that would help out a lot. But in short, they think that I'm making the sport look bad and making it worse than what it is, which I think 90% of us realize that this is what happens when you go to an event. Crashes happen, fights happen, shit happens, whatever it is. The campfires get fired up, whatever it is. But in short, they're basically making it seem like I'm trying to destroy or make them lose profit, which has never been the case. I'm trying to show you this stuff so you guys want to go. So that's important to me. Anyways, just wanted to clear that up a little bit. Beginning of this video, I said that we were going to talk about prices of everything. I've heard, see how I say this? What I've heard. So now you guys understand that I'm not saying this is 100% true. Okay, what I've heard. To be on the property as a rider, it's $800 for the facility charge. That's just to be there for the week. That's not for the classes. It's $250 a class is what I've heard. And if you get there any days early, it's $75 a day for your camper to be there early. If you have an extra car pass, it's $10 a day if you're early. Same with the pit pass. I guess that's what I've heard is it's $125 for the pit pass. But if you're there early, it's $10 more every day you're early. So those are some of the things that you need to realize about what's going on down there. The other thing is like, okay, there used to be, you didn't really have to have the most money to do this shit. Now it's kind of turning into you kind of do. That's unfortunate. That's what I'm trying to bring to you guys is like, oh, this sucks. Now, that doesn't say like make them look bad. It's just, this is a problem. You can either do something about the problem or you can kill the messenger. Whenever there's things happening, such as what happened at Washougal, I think a lot of this came from there. Whenever that video from inside the trailer got sent to me, and it has, from what I understand, it was Tim Cotter saying, that's a safety concern. I'm pretty sure that's him. Can't confirm that. We're gonna lead with a lot of that. I'm gonna give you a lot of pretty sures. That pretty much means I'm very, very sure. But if I'm not, I'm sorry. I thought it, like I really thought it was. But that's not, once again, not trying to make them look bad. But him saying that doesn't make them look bad. It's just the fact that it was probably him saying it. So what I also heard was the reason that I got in trouble today, which is very unclear. So in the video, you're gonna realize, like, okay, so we're riding along on a pedal bike. I'm trying to show you this beautiful facility because it is actually beautiful. And then I got pulled over by a kid, okay? He wouldn't say why. He might not have known, which is fine. I'm not upset at that kid. He did what he was told. And then we had an officer come over and more officers, and you've seen me getting served. So I had to leave. Now, on that paper, it says I'm not allowed to do any more MX sports events. But it gets juicier. Like, it's actually nuts. So today, in the media tent, about an hour and a half after I left, there was conversations about how we kicked out Mr. Slowy, and we're not going to stand for people trying to degrade the sport or make us look bad, and how the sport of motocross is under attack. Okay, the sport of motocross is not under attack. We're in a new age right now that people want to see what's going on, and if they feel that way, it's honestly because they've been able to hide something for so long and just give you what they want to give you. They don't want you to have it all. And it's a real problem whenever someone like me comes along and I want you to see whatever happened. I don't want you to give you this half-assed, like, thing that's not true. I want to give you the whole thing. If I was there and I seen this, I'm gonna give you what I give you. Like, I'm gonna show you what happened. You can make the assumptions. I try not to make any assumptions, which is another reason how the defamation thing doesn't make sense, because I don't try to portray an aspect. I let you figure it out for yourself 90% of the time. So anyways, just into that. So there was no clear thing of what happened today, but I heard through the grapevine that it had something to do with last year's Loretta's, whenever Noah Stevenson ran into the quad. We're gonna play that video again, because this is what I heard was the problem. And I think you guys should see it, because you tell me if it's is it my fault that I showed this? It was on the live TV.
Noah Stevens going to take home the championship here in the college boy class.
All right, and he gets that championship with a 4.0 grade average and gets...
Nobody paying attention. The winner just literally came off the track. Thank God there's 2 people on the quad. Wow, Noah Stevens handled that like a champ.
Through on-track school to French Fry University. Hey, congratulations.
It was on the broadcast. Anyone can post this. Anyone can see this, okay? And my big thing is, if I don't post it, someone else will. And I feel like if they just took that, if I don't post it, someone else will. You might as well explain it. The Jeremy Hand crash sucks. But the thing is, if you take that same crash and say, hey, this happened this weekend, we are very sorry about that. But guess what? We're going to do everything we can to fix that. Instead of, this happened this weekend, we're going to try to hide that. And then you're going to oh shit, someone showed it. Now we need to make sure they're in trouble. We kill the messenger. Kill the messenger. Don't fix the problem. Don't say, hey, we're going to fix the problem. Just try to kill the messenger. It doesn't make sense to me. The real problem here is whenever any of this has happened, like, I tell you guys what I know. So whenever I think there's a problem, or if I, like, hey, so just, for example, the Noah Stevenson, this is what I don't know, this is what I've heard. Because all I do is get hearing from this stuff, because I don't ever get talked to by the real people, because whenever they try to talk to you, they yell at you, and I don't like that. And I wish it would just be like a conversation, but it can't be like that. The real problem here is whenever there's a problem, if you and someone has a problem, if you explain the problem to them, it's going to be way better than just kill the messenger. So if I would understand exactly what the problem was, instead of just don't show things we don't want people to see, buddy, it's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If there was another way of, like, hey, let's look at this. I'm going to be completely honest. If there's some defamation anywhere right now, it's the fact that Racer X said that the Deegans were going to ride to 450 at Budds Creek. Maybe not defamation, but that's a fucking completely inaccurate statement. And unless he gets a paycheck, he's not going to do it. So, like, that's a problem. You literally just tried to market yourself off of saying something about your person that rides for you, works for you, and you weren't going to pay him. You just said it just because you knew you were going to sell more. And then you're going to come at me for saying things that happened for real. How the fuck is that any different? All I did was say something that actually happened, and you speculated something that they didn't tell you was going to happen. And you're the one, like when you have that much control over the mainstream media, like not that much control, but if you have that much insight, you should know. You should know if it's going to happen or not, because you can't be out here being Racer X or whoever and being like, hey, this person said this. If you have a lot to lose if you're not saying it correct. Like if you say something that's not true, that makes you look bad. And I know that from the Washougal thing. I messed up and said that the Jeremy Hand crash was the reason for the red flag. But from all the things that have happened in the past, this is something that could have caused the red flag. Should have, could have. I'm not going to debate that. It didn't. But it could have been the reason that why the red flag was called instead of the Nordstrom. And the only problem was, is I'm sure there's a video of the Anton, I ain't even going to say his last name anymore, but Anton, the crash, could have been more, it was recorded from somewhere, possibly. Like, and they intentionally didn't deliver that. And it makes it weird whenever like, oh, there's a red flag, we don't know why, it's just, who knows? Jeremy Hand could have been down in the back, that guy could have been there for 2 seconds, they red flagged it. Okay, I got it wrong, 100%. That did not, hopefully, I don't know how that messed up your business. It's something that happened. You specifically knew it happened. It's not a secret. Well, it was a secret until I made it not a secret. And me making something that's just bringing something to light that happened on your premises, how is that, how am I at fault? So you guys decide however you want to feel. I have so much more information on for you guys on this whole thing about Loretta's. We're going to take a day to breathe. We're going to come back and revisit this, and I'm going to tell you the best and the worst things about Loretta's from the fans, because everyone to message me about why they're having the best time down there and why they're having the worst time down there. That way you can understand if you really want to go to the Loretta's or not. Now, is that defamation whenever I'm giving you things to look at? No, that's called you forming your own opinion. I'm not telling you to feel one way or the other. You feel however you need to feel. I'm going to give you what I have, the best information that I can give you. And it's not going to be to direct you one way or the other. It's going to be so you can construe your own thought. So we'll see you guys in a couple days. You have been served. One day.